Welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Bianca, and on this channel we go through homemade recipes. We're gonna start getting into gardening. I have been gardening for 3 years, but not taking it super seriously. So this year I'm gonna gung-ho do it. Going through the past couple years, so in 2020, we all know, but we started just doing random plants on our patio. We had like zucchini, we had squash, we had melon. We just had different variety of plants. We had like a windowsill of little herbs, and we just started that way. 2021, we had like I think it was 2021, we had a huge snowstorm. It was like ice. Power was out for like a week and all of our plants died. So that was fun. We just went to our local nursery and got plants and we planted them out there. That season, I want to say we got a couple zucchini, no tomatoes. We planted tomatoes, we couldn't grow any tomatoes. We got jalapenos that season. We bought all those from a nursery and they were starters. I want to say the only one that I actually planted from seed was the zucchini at that time, and we only got like one zucchini from it. Your girl's memory was slipping here. Now, I was pregnant in 2022, so I'm gonna use that as an excuse, but that season we went to our local nursery again and got starters. We had a watermelon plant, and that watermelon plant consumed the whole garden bed. We got one small watermelon and a really big one, but that's all we got that season. We got starters again from the nursery and we planted it out in the garden bed, and this time we got a ton of tomatoes. And I think that's due to the compost that we've been kind of cultivating for the past 3 years. So this season was really great. We had a lot of tomatoes. I even had to store some tomatoes in our freezer. We had tons of jalapenos. I was able to can a lot of jalapenos, like pickled canned jalapenos. What else? I think those were the two big things. We got a small watermelon, but it was so hot this year. We had water restrictions, so we couldn't really water our garden beds as much as we wanted to. So that really hurt us this year. It's only December, but I'm gonna try to prepare and get ready for this upcoming season, because this past year, because we had so many tomatoes, I really got into researching preserving. So I bought a canner, I canned tomato sauce, I canned the jalapenos, I did jam for the first time. I've been pressure canning broths. I pressure canned some vegetables that were just from the store. So I'm starting to really get into the canning and preserving piece of it, which I think is really fun. And the best thing is that at the end of the day, you know what you're growing, you know what you're eating, and you know all the ingredients in your food. This year, I'm actually gonna plan out what we're going to be planting. I've never looked up like our zone or known that. So I started doing research. This is from Urban Farmer, and I just put my zip code in and it showed me what zone I'm in. So I'm in zone 8, and more specifically 8B. And it had this cool graph showing when you should plant the seeds indoors, transplant, and harvest. But it was a small list, not very all-encompassing. So then I looked at North Haven's garden, and I'll link their URLs in the description. This one's really cool. It showed vegetable planting dates for spring, and then on the back it has for fall, and it takes you through the timeline of each month. This year I'm going to go through this list and see what we actually eat in our house and what we would like to plant, and then I'm gonna take this and kind of schedule out what I'm gonna do And at that point, we'll go to the nursery. Maybe I'll do that in a separate little video, but we'll go to the nursery and take our list and buy seeds. Again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'd love to have any and all suggestions and recommendations. And I'm really excited, and I think it's gonna be cool documenting it, where I'll be able to see from start to finish, because I just have a lot of pictures of each year, not really the progression of everything, and I don't really have how much I got this past season. So this will be a way for me to document it and also notate any notes that I have for the upcoming year. If you want to stay tuned for the gardening season of 2024, even though I'm planning in 2023, please subscribe and follow along. And then I'm also going to pop a couple videos here if you just want to watch some homemade recipes. See you next time.